I've been thinking about what advice I would give to someone my age who's decided that they're going to learn to skate. And well, oh, this is just too dark. Hold on. That's better. What was I saying? Something about the best advice. Yeah, I'm not really qualified, am I? But I was just thinking, because of a couple of sessions that I've had in a row, some of the things that you like to stress yourself out about when you're learning, I thought maybe I can say something. Well, in case you hadn't worked it out, this is my favourite local skate park. At the beginning of winter, full of leaves, soaking wet. I think I only need a little bit of space as I get around to the mini ramp. I think I might be all right. Is everyone trying that new way of pumping? Or not new way of pumping, but new mindset approach to pumping that Skate IQ unlocked for everyone. I know Ben Black is, shout out Ben Black, got his own YouTube channel, but people getting their head round jumping up the transition rather than trying to like physically pump up it. I mean, you are physically pumping up it, but I mean like imagining that you're jumping from the bottom of the transition to the top, but the board's coming with you. Works a bit too well. It won't really make sense from this angle, so I'll try a different angle. Hold on. So I'm not like trying to push the floor away. I'm trying to like jump into the top of the ramp. Like, I'm a bit scared to do it actually, because you get, I mean, that does not translate, but I'm actually a bit scared to do it because it gets you so much height. It gets you so much height that I'm not really prepared for that on here. Anyway, I'm trying to do that more when I'm on a ramp. But let's see if we can get a rock and roll before we move on to that. Yeah, okay, rock and roll, but that was a horrific one. Basically, we're in our 40s, we're likely going through midlife crisis, and what that means is psychologically we suddenly feel like we're running out of time to explore the things that we feel like we haven't done, and conveniently probably earn enough money thereabouts to indulge. I mean, that's why if somebody earns enough money, their midlife crisis is buying a Mazda MX-5. Not me. For others, it's like guitars and exploring their creativity through that, or you know, whatever. Mine has been to consistently outdo my teenage self at things that I tried to do then. Before I move on to the other stuff, I need to add something to my board. I just got these ungraceful movement stickers, and I need to find a bit of real estate to drop that on. Sick. If you see me out and you want one of those, I'll keep them in my bag, and if you want one, just ask. I don't know, quite pleased about that. Not perfect, but I'm on it.
5, 8, 9. Going to be cocky and try and get the 10th one holding the camera. I know, none of those were really perfect. Nonetheless, 10, both feet on, fairly comfortable, not going to complain. Okay, then do I start looking at this front side pop shove? Oh man.
The best thing that really you can do when you're learning to skate at this age is be patient. None of it comes overnight. Unless you've had like decades ahead of you doing something that is sort of adjacent and feeds into the skill set and what they call proprioception, which is like understanding your body and its movement in space and everything. It's going to be hard and it's going to take time. And anyone who's ever skated will tell you, you can learn something and then the following week you can have completely lost it. And that's just skating. Let alone when you're in your 40s and your body takes that much longer to process and connect everything together to kind of, you know, what we say lock tricks in.
So with any luck, everything's been happening chronologically, and last week I did a video that was somewhat talky, but the thread was that I was trying frontside pop shove it. I've landed a few standing, mostly sketchy, and I've landed a couple rolling. One sketchy, one clean. Clean? No, it wasn't clean. So I'm gonna try standing first of all. Yeah, I'll talk about what it is in a minute. Let's just get a couple of attempts. My expectation is that the board will come around and land back here, kinda. I'm trying to set my front foot up near the bolts, over the bolts, but definitely this idea of having heel and toe over both edges, and I'm erring towards having it a little bit more that way, and then the back foot is staying right in this pocket. So that's my Ollie position, that's my shove position, this is my like front side position. That, in fact, that whole front foot, back foot is kind of the same as front side 180 position, except you don't turn, I guess. What I'm missing right now is I feel like maybe I'm not jumping back. So what I will do is a couple of like reps of actually jumping backwards. Perfect rotation, perfect rotation. I just wasn't there. Even just landing like that and then stepping on really helps, I think. I've also been told to shove not that way but this way, which I don't really get. I don't get how my feet can go that way, but still. Whoa. So they can. Less effort, yeah? Think less effort. Way less effort, much better result. Ho ho ho. That was heel on. See, I committed. If that's the worst one, that's fine. More shove. How do you do more shove? Get the back foot back. I'm definitely struggling with getting a consistent rotation, and that doesn't give me confidence to jump back, but I'm tired already.
But yeah, you know, I'm going through that process a bit myself, having just learned something new and then struggling week to week to try and lock it in. And I'm forgetting that when I first started skating and I learned that like opener trick of rock to fakie, it took me, I think, 3 months from first landing it to being able to land 5 in a row, and it was so stressful, and I'd just forgotten about it until trying this new trick. But yeah, look, my point is everything these days is incentivized to be faster, and we need to just slow down a little bit and be patient with these things, because look, they're not easy. Yeah, they'll come. You've just got to, like, and I know it's a cliche now, but trust the process. You've got to put in the time, and even still it might take you longer than the next man or woman. Yeah, you'll get there. It's fine. You'll be all right.
Loosen up in the pocket. Wait. The toe does the shove, right? Really nice rotation. Hardly. I don't know if I've got like 20 more attempts in me. It's just so frustrating how you can land it a few times, but it's almost like I've not learned anything from it. So I don't know. It feels a bit of a swizz as well, giving you basically the same video 2 weeks in a row. I mean, this one's a lot more kind of constructed than the last one. I'm going to be attacking these frontside shove-its as much as I can now. I was so pissed off when I landed my first like regular shove-it, and then I didn't do it for weeks and lost it completely, and it took me a long time to get back that first attempt. I'll happily spend half an hour at least per session trying these frontside ones, and I want to get them rolling as soon as possible. I just don't really have the time right now, and it's starting to rain, so it's probably a message from the skate gods. I'll be doing a separate intro and outro to this, I think.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate everyone who watches, everyone who comments, even more if you subscribe, even more if you buy a t-shirt, even more if you join the Discord. Yeah, just thanks for being here. See you on Tuesday next week. Peace. I hate the peace bit. I'm not going to do that again. That's not working for me.